morning, Michele here, mycrazyworkout.com. I know I have been out for the count. It was cold here. Last week was spring break, so we did stuff with the boys. The week before that, I had hurt my knee. Not really my knee. Everybody was saying something. It's not the kneecap. It's actually the tendon that runs behind the knee. And it's still a little bit sore. I'm figuring it's probably the way I'm sleeping in bed because I sleep on my side. And I think my legs are pressing together, even though I put a pillow there. So I need to, I think, adjust the firmness of my bed so that I don't sink and they don't fold in. But it's literally because I sleep on the right side. So it's my left side bending and pushing in, and I think it's putting stress on that tendon back there. So I've been stretching it. It should be okay. I'm gonna play it by ear. New workout today, it's called Super Circuit HIIT workout. We're gonna start out and it's gonna be tabata moves. So it's gonna be part of the warm up. We're gonna do 5 groups of exercises. So there's 2 different exercises in each group. You're gonna do 5-second rest, 25-second work. So we're really gonna get the heart rate up, and we're gonna do 4 rounds of that. So you'll do each exercise twice, and we'll move through them, and then we'll move on. And I have 2 circuits of the freestyle training where it'll be repetitions, and there's 3 exercises and 1 cardio move in each circuit, and we're gonna do 3 rounds of them. And then bonus, we'll do the abs. So let's get started. We're just gonna loosen it up a little bit. I do have the jump rope, so the first group that I'm gonna do in the circuit, I'm gonna use a jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, you can just do jumping jacks. Each one is gonna change. Each group, you'll see it below in the breakdown. High knees. Gotta get my knees warmed up a little bit before we do this. Pull the arms down, wake them up. 4, 3, 2, kick them back. Hamstrings, see, that's where it hurts. When I pull the leg back, that tendon is tight. I'll do what I can. If I have to modify, I'll modify. 4, 3, 2, toe taps here on the floor. Tap it, raise it up. Have some shoulder work, some upper body work along with the lower body. It is a total body. You want to get the weights in there, work the muscles. It makes the metabolism higher and keeps it going even after you stop working out. 4, 3, 2, step together. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jog it out. Ooh, gonna get ready for those jump ropes. So the first grouping is jump rope and mountain climbers. Again, we're only doing 4 rounds, so it's 2 each of those exercises. So push it hard. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Press that right foot out. Sit back, stretch out the hamstring. And you're gonna roll it forward. Push back, push the left foot back. Stretch out the calf. Pull the left foot in. Step the right back. Pull the toe up. Stretch out the hamstring. Push that left foot down, push the right foot back into the floor, stretch out the calf. All right, now I consider this part of your warm up. It's gonna get the heart rate up and going. Only 5 seconds between each. So they're gonna be super quick and easy moves. I will give you a break between each number. So between the 1s and the 2s, so once we finish the 1s, then we'll do the 2s, but these are pretty quick. So jump ropes first. Again, if you don't have a jump rope, you can do jumping jacks, do high knees. My jump rope is twisted. Get into the position. Pull the chest over the hands. Back is flat. Ooh. Jump rope, one more time. Mountain climbers. Pull plank forward. Neutral spine. Okay, next one, burpee chair sit and a plank jack. I'm going to use the ball. You can use dumbbells. You can use nothing at all, but it's 4 rounds. You want it intense. So if you want to grab dumbbells, you can use dumbbells, and then I'm going to hold on to the ball for my plank jacks. So no push-up in these. Not slowing down. Engage the core. Push the butt back. Down. And plank jacks, come over, chest is over the hands, back is flat. Okay, you ready? I'm flattening my ball. Engage the core as you raise the arms up. Are you ready? Plank position. Engage the core. Press out of the chest. You don't have to be on the ball or the weight. But you're not doing a lot of these, so make it count. Wrong timer. Okay. All right. Skier swings and oblique mountain climbers. I'm going to do 10 pounds. I'm hitting the wrong thing. Hold on. I got too many timers over here. All right. I'm going to grab 10 pounds for the skier swings, and then I'm going to use them for the mountain climbers. So I'm going to turn so that you can see, and you're going to You can be on the dumbbells if you want. Engage the core, press out of the chest. Hop in. Are you ready? Skier swings. Mountain climbers. Okay. All right. We have side-to-side jump lunges and pendulums. I know they're Lena's favorite. One of her favorites anyway, the pendulums. So, towel walk if you need to. Side-to-side jump lunges. So you're gonna go pendulums. Plant the hands, pike position. Abs are tight. Engage your core. Jump lunges. Whew. Pendulums. Hands down. Okay, all we have left, jump squats, wide close, and flutter kicks. If you want to use a dumbbell and do bicep curls with the jump squats, you can. I'll show you. You don't have to. Woo. You should be breathing hard. This is your warm-up. Get you ready for those circuits. Flutter kicks. Lay down, Legs out. Engage the core. Press the lower back into the floor. If you need to be up here to keep the lower back in, you don't want to feel it in the hip flexors. You want to feel it in the rectus abdominis. Okay, and if you're not using dumbbells, it looks like this. Same thing, or you can do bicep curl without the weight. Flutter kicks, lay down, legs are out. All right, okay, we're gonna move on from there. We're going to do a reverse bench lunge. So you're gonna do the right leg first. So you're gonna lunge back, you're gonna be holding dumbbells. Plant them, pull back, push up, in, and you're gonna do a deadlift up. And then you're gonna come back, okay? 10 on the right, 10 on the left. They're the first two. Next one, the third one is a plie step out, bicep curl to the right, upright row to the left. I am gonna use 12 or 10-pound dumbbells for this. Now, glute, hamstring, chest. Thinking about that. We're gonna pick these up. We've got right leg first. So you're gonna lunge back, plant, push up, in, and up to a deadlift. 2, 3. Squeeze that butt when you plant that leg. 4. Here's 5. Oops. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Switch legs. Right leg comes out, left leg goes back. Bicep curl. 1, 2. Here's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. and 10. Whew. Okay, keep the weights. Bicep curl, upright row. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now you're going to grab a weight. You're going to alternate reverse side lunge with a squat in between. The weight is going to go to the outside of the front knee. So we're going to lunge back with the right. In. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. Oh, all right. Towel off. Take a break if you need to. If you don't, we go back to those circuits. So we did that first round. You take a break. We're going to do the second round, and we're going to start with that right leg again. So we're going to lunge back with the right. Make sure you're far enough away that when you lunge, you get the glute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're halfway. Here's 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we're going to switch legs. 1 more. Then 10. Ooh. Okay, right leg is planted. Lunge, pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot the lunge, sorry. 6. There we go. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. 10. Whew. Okay, you can either keep that weight or lower it. Curl, upright row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to drop one of those weights. You can drop both. It would look like this. Hold your hands out. Right, squat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Take a break, towel off, get a drink if you need one. We have one more round. Right leg's gonna lunge back first. If your push-ups, if you can't do a push-up on your toes, it's okay. I'll show you how to lower down to your knees. I'll do the first couple where you're gonna drop that knee down and push up, all right? So make sure you're far enough away to lunge back. 1, 2, 3, okay? 4, you work at your level. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10 with the right anyway. Okay, switch and left leg. So it looks like this if you're going to a knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway. Here's 6. 7. 8. 9. 1 more. Here's 10. Woo. Keep the weights if you can. Curl. Upright row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. One weight goes goes down. Lunge back with the right. Reverse side lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. Whew. Okay. That was the first circuit. It looks like this. Hold your weight. Over, lunge back, twist around. Over, lunge back, knee up, and then you repeat it. You don't have to do the twist. You can just do the legs. But if you really want to engage that core, I'm going to encourage you to hold. It doesn't have to be a heavy weight. Just something where when you twist it, you can engage the core to the side that you're twisting to. Caught up on the carpet. Twist over. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the left side. Left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Bar or a dumbbell. Bicep curl, overhead. Lower it, and you're gonna go right, then left, and up. Curl, press up, lower down, 2, 3. You don't have to hold it at the elbows. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Whew. Put that down. Now, if you don't have a kettlebell, it's okay. If you don't need a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell. We're gonna alternate right and left. So you're gonna snatch up, I'm gonna angle. So you snatch up, front lunge, hold, twist, come back, upright row, or a sumo deadlift, and then switch to the left. Right leg goes out, twist, in, and a sumo deadlift. Right, opposite leg, so you crunch over. I messed up, I'm talking. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're going to go back and repeat. Whew. Towel off if you need to. And so I'm going to stick with what feels comfortable for me. We're going to the side first. Right side lunge, reverse crossover, knee up. Try not to plant that leg after the knee up. Here's 3, 4, and don't barrel through the moves. Engage. 5, squeeze, squeeze, 6, my ankle cracked, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, left side's next. Left side lunge, twist out, twist over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Use a kettlebell if you don't have a bar. Up, press. Just remember, keep your elbows bent at a 90-degree angle. Curl up, press out, twist. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ready to alternate with the snatch. Move that out of the way. If you don't have a kettlebell and you have a dumbbell, it would look like this. Snatch up, left goes out, twist over, back up, deadlift, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, squeeze, 10, right leg goes out. Deadlift. Whew. One more round. Towel off. Grab a drink if you need one. If you don't have a dumbbell or a kettlebell and you have a weighted ball, you can use it too. Out, reverse lunge, knee up and twist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, left side. Left, twist, pull in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Okay, now if you're sticking with the ball, you would curl, press, lunge, lunge, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Are you ready for the snatch? You can use whatever, kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever you want to use. This isn't very heavy, so I'm only going to show you one or two. You'd lunge and come down, and you would twist, press back up, and then you do the left arm. Up, come down, lunge, twist, and then press and twist back up. It's a little bit harder because this bar is long and you don't want to conk yourself on the head. So if you can use a kettlebell, 3, or a dumbbell, I would recommend it. 4, 5, 6, 7, I about snatched. 8, 9, 10. Let's do 2 more because I did the first 2 with the bar. 2. 1 more. 1. Oh. All right. Cardio. I have abdominals to do, so we're gonna do, I'm gonna set them up, and then a cool down and a stretch. Now, if you want it longer, all you gotta do is you can throw that HIIT that I did at the beginning into the end of your circuit there. So you can flank your circuits with the HIIT workout before and HIIT workout after if you really want to get that heart rate up. Okay? I'm gonna set this up for, we have 3 rounds of abdominals, and there are 7 exercises. And we are gonna do, you get a 5-second break, not a long one, and then you get 30 seconds of work. I'm gonna set the towel out. Now I have side planks in here. If that hurts your wrists, I'm gonna show you an option for side planks. It's entirely up to you as to which one you choose to do. So I'm gonna move this over. Towel off if you need to. Like I said, you can go back and rewind, and you can do that warm up, that circuit HIIT training one more time through before you go on. All right, we're gonna lay on our back, our knees are bent and in the air. You are gonna push the lower abdominals into the floor, press the back into the floor, okay? If that means that your legs are up here, that's okay. But what we're gonna do is you're gonna tap down. Now, you're not bending that knee and bending the knee and tapping and working the quadricep. You're lowering the whole leg down to the floor, all right? So, as the one leg goes down, the other one is pushing the heel out so that you're engaging the abdominals and pressing the lower back into the floor, okay? Timer's gonna go. If you want to make it harder, you can raise your head off the floor. Just press that lower back in. We're going to take the head off the floor for the next one. You're going to keep your feet at this position, but you're going to pull your knees in, and then you're going to push them out on a 45 or higher, just so you keep that lower back in the floor. Now, you should be feeling that in the lower abdominal muscles, not in the hip flexors. If you're feeling it in the hip flexors, that means that you're not pushing your lower back into the floor. You're gonna pull in and out. Exhale. Are you ready? We're gonna do a reverse crunch. Legs are gonna come up. You're gonna crunch. Now, you're not lifting the butt and the hips off the floor. You're engaging the abs and pressing the lower back into the floor, which is pushing your heels towards the ceiling. All right? That's what works the abdominal muscles. If you're laying on the floor and you're raising your hips and your butt off of the floor, you're going to be working the back and the legs. Here's your side plank. We are going to do a knee crunch. Now, if side plank hurts you, lay on the hip, pull that right knee in. But if you can do the side plank, come into side plank form and crunch that knee in. And then you're going to switch to the left side. And again, if this hurts your wrists or your arms, okay, lay on your stomach, and you're going to raise your legs into the air and the heel click. Now, make sure that your pelvis is pushed into the floor. Engage the core. And then you're going to hyperextension. So you can either put your hands on the floor and you can raise and squeeze and tighten the lower back, or you can put the hands behind the back or behind the head and contract the rectus abdominis, or the spina erecta muscles right here in the lower back. If you have a stability ball or a Bosu ball, you can lay over that, across it, for the hyperextensions, but you don't need one. All right, we're gonna roll back around and we're gonna repeat all of them again. No break. Let's go. Press the lower back into the floor. Raise the head up if you want. And remember, you're lowering that leg down to tap the hill. You're not bending at the knees. Your knees stay in that position. If you are bending the leg like so, you are working the quadricep muscle. You're lowering down. Now you're going to pull in, exhale out. In and out. Are you pressing that lower back into the floor? Are you ready for the reverse crunch? Bend your legs in. Remember, you're pressing the heels to the ceiling. You're rocking the hips, basically, because you're pressing the lower back into the floor and you're rolling back onto the back and off of the butt. And that's what presses the legs up. You're not doing this where you're swinging and lifting, because you're using momentum and your back and your legs. Woo! Right plank, side plank, or lay on the floor. Left side plank. Okay, down onto the floor. Raise the legs, heel clicks. You're working the glutes and this lower, the higher part of the glutes and the lower part of the back. Keep the legs lifted off the floor if you can. And then hypers. You can put the hands here. You can put the hands out here. You can put the hands on the floor and raise up like a cobra. But you want to make sure that you're engaging the lower back. Don't press with the arms, all right? The arms are just there to keep you from rocking. Oh, okay, roll over. We got one more round. Okay, take reverse tabletop position with your legs. Press the lower back into the floor. Lower those legs down. Now, like I said, if you're feeling it here in the hip flexors, where I'm pointing, then you're arching your back and you're putting the strain in your hips. But if you're pressing that lower back into the floor and pressing that tailbone out, you should feel that when your legs come down. Pull all the way through that rectus abdominis. Now, hold it here. You're gonna pull in and press out. Keep the feet together if you can. Crunch in. No twist on these. We did a lot of twists with our workout, unless you want the twist, but we really focused on the obliques through our workout with all those twists. And you don't need a lot of weight with them. You'll feel them tomorrow as you've engaged them with those moves. Okay, reverse crunch. Remember what I said. You're not lifting your hips and your butt into the air. You're pressing the heels to the ceiling as you press up. So you should feel the glutes roll up and the lower back roll into the floor. It's like you're pulling your belly button down to touch your spine. It's the only way that I can really explain it. You exhale on the up And you inhale on the down. Oh, side plank, right side plank. Leg is out. Now, like I said, if this hurts your wrists, you can go down and crunch in and out. Believe me, you'll get the obliques. Pull in and twist with the bottom leg, with your right leg. And then press out. And then left side plank. Either in the plank position or down, whichever one you prefer. Whatever you feel more, it's entirely up to you. Roll over. Legs up, heel clicks. Try and keep the thighs off of the floor. Engage the core and squeeze the butt. Whew. Hyperextensions are next. You can raise up. All right. Let's cool it down. Holding it here, come up onto the hands and knees. I'm gonna take my gloves off, they're all sweaty. If you need to get a drink, get a drink. Okay, you are on your hands and knees, and we're gonna do cat-cow position. So, neutral spine, look the head out, arch the back. Inhale. Exhale, round it up. Again, inhale, press it out. Now, you want to, it's not a matter of dropping your stomach down, it's more about pulling your tailbone to one part of the wall, to the back part of the wall, and your chin to the front, facing the front. Exhale, one more time. So feel like it's on a string and it's pulling you, and stretch out those abdominals. Hold it here. We're gonna walk the hands out, and you're gonna lay down with the upper body in puppy pose. So knees are bent. It's like child's pose, but you're not setting your butt back. We're gonna stretch out the upper back, the abdominals, and the shoulders, as well as the chest. Release it and walk the hands up. You're going to widen those knees. And you're going to take that right arm up, stretch it to the ceiling. Oh, that should feel good on the waist. On those obliques. Tuck that right arm under and sit back. Lower that head to the floor. And you can either take the left arm out, or you can cross it behind and open up that shoulder and feel that stretch in the left shoulder as well as the right shoulder. Bring the left arm in, press up, raise that arm up one more time, and then push it down. Now the left goes up, open up that chest, tuck it under. You can either take that right arm up and out, or you can loop it behind and grab that thigh, and then pull the shoulder up to the ceiling and open up that chest. If you're down here and you can't open it up, try and just stretch the arm up or keep it out here. You need a little more shoulder mobility. You gotta open it up, open up the chest so that you don't hunch forward. We hunch forward whenever we are sitting at the computer, sitting at the car, and driving, and everything. Our posture is always rolled in. We want to open it up and stretch out the back. Stretch out those shoulders. Okay, release it. Put the hand down, come up, raise up one more time and stretch out that back. And bring it back down. Walk the knees in, and you're gonna come up onto the toes, and you're gonna sit back. You're gonna take the arms up overhead, and you're gonna inhale them down, and you're gonna, if you can, you're gonna lower your feet down to the floor, and you're gonna bring the hands down to the feet. Now, you're not just pressing out the stomach, you're lifting, rounding the shoulders back, and then reaching back. So you're creating an arch in the back, like it's up and over. You don't want to just slouch back there. You want to open up those shoulders and that chest. And release it. Come down, walk the hands out into child's pose. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Keep the hands out here. Come up. Press the heels, press the feet back, and come into downward facing dog. Walk the feet out and try and press them into the floor. We're going to take the feet about hip widths apart. We're going to stretch out those obliques. So you're going to take that right hand and you're going to reach over either to the heel, to the ankle, to the calf, to the thigh, wherever you feel the most comfortable. You are using that left hand, you are pressing out of that shoulder. Stretch, look under that armpit and up to the ceiling. Feel that stretch in the oblique. Then you bring the hand back, plant that right hand, reach that left hand back. Look up at the ceiling. And release it. Push the hands out. Walk the feet out. Bring that right leg up. You're going to open up that right leg. Stack the hips. Feel that stretch in the oblique. And all the way down the side, as well as in the hips and the thighs. From here, we're going to bring that leg in. You're going to pull that knee in. And you're going to plant it outside of the right foot. Lower the left knee down, twist and open up. If you want to come into a high twist, you can, but I want you to make sure that you're opening up that chest. Bring that hand down, lower that knee, and come down into lizard pose. Now, don't round the back. Pull the head and neck out. Stretch out the abdominals. Feel that stretch through the hip and the glute on that right side. Walk up onto the hands and bring that right foot over. Lower down into pigeon pose. Now, we're going to take the left arm under first, and we're going to twist our pigeon the opposite way. So twist it over and look over at your right knee. Feel that stretch in the outer part, hip, glute, outer part of the leg, the IT band. We're gonna stretch it the opposite way. We're gonna stretch the inner thigh. So you're gonna press up, you're gonna take the right hand, and you're gonna bring it to the left foot. And you're gonna lower that shoulder to the floor, and if you can, you're gonna press into that right leg and feel that stretch in the inner thigh. You'll feel this in the hip as well. Release it, plant the hands, bring them back up, come up onto that left leg, pull that right leg back into plank position, pull forward, chaturanga down. Upward facing dog, press back into down dog, press the heels down. We have to do everything on that left side. So, left leg goes up, open it up, stack the hips. Pull it back around, pull in, step outside of that left foot. Now, if you want to come down, you can come down to twist open, or you can stay up, but make sure you have a neutral spine. You don't want to be down like this. You want to pull the head towards the wall. Lower that hand down, lower that back knee down, and come down into lizard pose, stretching out the thigh and the hip on that left side. If you want, you can walk that foot out slightly. Remember, you're not tucked under and arching the back. You're pulling forward and stretching out and stretching the abdominals out, feeling that stretch through the core. Walk the hands up. Bring that left leg around and come into pigeon pose. Now we're going to tuck under the left side first. So roll under, stretch out the hip and the outer thigh and the IT band on that left leg. Bring that left hand in, press up, and then bring that left elbow to that right knee and fold it here, twist around. Feel that stretch in the inner thigh as well as that hip on the left leg. Make sure that you're pulling your head forward, okay? You're not hunched in like this. You want to pull it out and feel that stretch. You'll feel it in the hip flexors and all the way down your inner thigh. Bring it back around, plant the hands on the floor, press into the right leg, pull the left leg back to plank, pull forward, chaturanga down, upward facing dog, open up those shoulders, pull that head out of the turtle shell, and push back into downward facing dog. Let's flow, okay? Let's finish off with a nice flow. So raise that leg up. Pull that knee forward as you exhale. Plant that left leg, come up, warrior one. Open up into a warrior two. Hold it here. Come up, straighten that right leg. Come forward, go down into a triangle pose. Hold it here, bend that leg into side angle, reach that arm over the head, tuck that right arm under, loop that left hand behind and clasp, open up that chest. If you're not there and you're here, that's okay. Unclasp, right hand to the floor, left hand over, raise up, warrior two. Look out over that hand, Straighten up that leg, lean back, warrior 3. Come back into warrior 2. Come to high plank. Twist over. Extend the head and the chest out. If you can open up outside of the leg. Okay, here's the trick. Come up into a twisted front lunge. Swing the arms around, warrior 1. Lower down, plant the hands, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Pull back into your down dog. Left leg goes up. Pull forward, plant that right leg. Come up, warrior 1. Whew. Straighten out those hips. Warrior 2. Come up, lean forward, triangle pose. Engage the core. Make sure your head is pulling out and you're not rounded. Bend down, side angle pose. And if you can, tuck that left arm under, right arm back, and open it up. If you're here, it's okay. You go to where you feel comfortable. Come back into your side angle pose. You're gonna come up, twist forward, open it up. Bring it back to the front. Side there, warrior 2. Straighten that leg and back into warrior 3. Cartwheel the hands down, pull the leg back. Chaturanga down, upward facing dog. Press back into the down dog. Pull that right leg up. Right leg comes forward. Plant that left foot. High lunge. Bring those hands over. Twist open. Hold it here. Stay here and bring that left leg in to meet the right in a squat position. Come into a, why am I drawing a blank on this? Fold forward, slight bend in the knees, cross the hands, hang, knees are bent, feel that stretch in the back. Plant the hands down, hop back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Push back into a down dog. Bring that left leg up. Pull forward. High lunge. Hold it here. Twist open. Twist over the left knee. We're gonna bring that right leg in a minute. Now you have to engage the core to lift that right leg up and come into chair pose. That's what I was drawing a blank on. Sit back. You're gonna fall forward. Slight bend in the knees. Grasp the elbows. Hands come to the floor. Flat back. Inhale. Drop the hands. Exhale. Hop back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Press back into your down dog. Press the heels to the floor. Now what I want you to do is I want you to drop the knees down and I want you to go wide with the knees and sit back into a child's pose. Stretch out the inner thighs. If you can keep going and you can go into a frog pose. A frog pose is like a child's pose. You're not sitting back On the feet, you're literally taking the legs out and trying to get the inner thighs down to the floor, and then you bring your upper body down, and you should feel a nice stretch in the inner thighs and the groin. You go to where you feel comfortable and where you feel it. If you need to put a pillow or something underneath your stomach, you do that. Now I want you to walk the hands in and walk the feet in. Sit down on your bum and bring the legs out in front of you. Slight bend in the knees. Don't lock your knees out, okay? Reach forward. You can reach and you can grab your feet if you want to. But if you're grabbing your feet, I don't want you to lock those knees and pull them out. I want you to keep a slight bend in the feet or in the knees. So if you can, drop the elbows to the floor, pull the chest through, okay? You're not like this. We're stretching the back and the hamstring muscles. Come up, take that right leg and cross it over. You're gonna take the left arm. Just grab a hold of the knee. You don't have to put it outside of the knee for an aggressive twist. Just put it back, pull the knee in, reach the arm back, and stretch out the obliques. You can put your hand down for support, but I don't want you torquing your back and pushing that into that hand. I just want you to hold it here and let the muscles in the back relax. Come forward and drop that right leg over the left. I want you to reach forward again for that leg. You'll feel a nice hamstring stretch here. Now, the weight of your right leg is pushing down on your left leg, so you won't be able to go as far to feel that pull, which is fine. And then walk it back up. Bring that left leg under, cow face pose. Sit with your knees stacked. Lower your body out over the legs. Feel that stretch right here in the hips. If this hurts your knees, you can do this move on the floor. All you have to do is lay on your back and pull in on those feet. And you'll feel that stretch in the hip as well. So you don't have to lay on the floor and feel all that pressure. As a matter of fact, this is what I did whenever I'm still not totally able, the whole range of motion in that knee is not there yet. It's getting there, but it's not as bad as it was. I can squat down and do stuff now, but I'm taking it a little easy and watching with the jumping to make sure I don't aggravate it. And release it. Now we have to do the other side. So the left leg is going to stay out, or the right leg is going to stay out, and the left leg is going to cross over. Just grab a hold of that left leg and open up. You can either take the arm out and extend it out, or you can put it behind you. But don't torque and move the whole body. It's literally just open up the chest and the back. And the longer you stay here, the more those muscles will release. And you will be able to go back without forcing it in your hands to twist you around. And release it, come forward. Cross that left leg over the right, and you're gonna reach down. Again, you don't have to pull for the foot. You can just lower the hands down to the floor, and you can feel that stretch in the hamstring. You'll feel that all the way, pulled through the hamstring and the glutes. Release it, fold that left or the right leg under the left, and then fold forward. Or lay on your back and pull those feet in. Now it doesn't hurt as much when the left leg's on top because it's not flexed as much. So this one's okay. Gentle stretching is really the best thing you can do. And when you fold forward, you don't want your hips to lift off of the floor. You want to keep your hips in the floor. So there's a battle going on between your hands. You're pressing your body back as you lower it down. And that's how you feel that stretch in the hips. Release it, walk it back up, uncross those feet, plant them, and just windshield wiper those legs right to left, and release those hips. I'm gonna make you do one more move, and this is a chest opener and for your back. So stay in the tabletop position, and the hands are turned out to the side, and just raise up. Your hands are out to the side. They're not aggressively turned behind you, and they're not turned under facing your butt. Open up that chest, raise that butt into the air, and feel that stretch across the chest and the shoulders. Lower it down, windshield wiper the legs, and one more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them here, come up. Open up the chest and the shoulders. That should feel really good. When you have those long days where you've been sitting, working, and hunched over a computer, or you've been driving for hours or working at a desk for 8 hours, if you only do this, you'll feel so much better. Your range of motion will get better with your shoulders. You won't stay in that hunched over position. Your back won't start to hurt. It won't hurt as much because you'll be opening it up and fixing some of your rounded shoulder and back posture from always looking at technology and hunched over a desk. Lower it down. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. You don't have to reach for the toes. You can reach for the ankles. Tuck the head, stretch out the back, and roll it up. Ooh. That was your video for the day, your workout. If you enjoyed it, please thumbs up it, share it with friends. Don't forget, please subscribe to my channel. Have a good day.